Hi folks, my name is Patrick and I am the captain of the mobile virtual submarine called OLLIE. We're a nonprofit based outside of Boston, Massachusetts, and our mission is to bring the ocean to the people. We've built this mobile immersive space that simulates a submarine, and I wanted to give you a quick tour of our space and also some of the things that we can do aboard the submarine in case you haven't gotten a chance to see it in person. So, for example, this is a little microscope station that we've got set up here, and with this we can look at some of the creatures that you might find on a coral reef and examine the ocean on a little bit finer scale. Over here we've got something called an augmented reality sandbox. The way that this works is that this camera reads the surface of the sand and then projects a color topographical map on top of it. And the really fun thing about this is if you move the sand around, you actually readjust the map to reflect how you've moved the sand. And you can also make it rain digital water across the landscape, so we can explore how things like watersheds work, how water moves across a landscape, but also things like how we explore the bottom of the ocean, or how, for example, the island of Bermuda was formed by a volcano. So this is a really fun tool that we use for talking about how the ocean works and how we explore it. This here is our digital map table. It's actually super versatile, and this is just the first generation. We're actually about to build a bunch more that are much more flexible and easier to use. Right now we're looking at a map of actually coral reef around the world. This is a map from NOAA talking about which coral reefs are at risk. And so we can pull up this map and look at things like sea surface temperature, for example, and look at some of the reefs which are in danger or which reefs are not. And again, as with the sandbox and the microscopes, everything is flexible. So we can have this alone, we can have it as a table, we can have it as a wall thing, but also we can roll it around. We can have this whole space be empty, and we can just sit here on the stools and look at the fish outside. And finally, I want to bring you up to the bow of the virtual submarine. This is where you get the panoramic view of the ocean. You get this 270-degree view of the coral reef around you. I'm going to get out of the way here so you can look around. But again, this is a coral reef in Bermuda. We've got some footage from Bermuda, the Seychelles, the Philippines, the bottom of the ocean, some places in California, and we're constantly building our collection of places. We're working in collaboration with scientists and conservationists to build a catalog of these digital field trips that we can go on. In the back there, you can see on either side of our porthole, we've actually got a couple ramps. So this is actually a wheelchair accessible mobile virtual submarine. So we can set it up at a library and anybody can come aboard even if they don't have the opportunity to get in the water normally. So I'm really excited about this. It's a very flexible space, but also can accommodate a lot of different abilities and interests. So thanks for coming aboard this mobile virtual submarine tour. If you have any questions or want to book it or donate, head over to oceanlab.org.